Soul Reaver 2, Revenge of Kain. Here we go. Right, we've been trying to do this for a long time. I think it will actually work now. We tried various ways to get this to work and it didn't like it. If I do this... Alright, okay, cool. So let's have a look. Is this all going to work? I'm sort of concerned because we've had such problems trying to get this to work. Screen position, no, I'm not going to do that. Alright, we're going to begin. So here we are. Welcome to the another part of our very long-running Legacy of Kain series. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2. Please stream.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never contain such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we
Is it
not
quiet?
invisible?
Doesn't show it on this end.
As long as a single one of us stands, we
You sure it's not on your end? It seems pretty loud on here. On the.
our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold
I'm
mine.
gonna go much higher than that because it was hitting the yellow.
We each play out the parts fate has written for us. Free will is an illusion.
I found the tomb of Sarafan, Kain. How could you profane a priest by turning him into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer.
I'm a bit concerned because this is not the cutscene I've seen when I started up the game before. This doesn't seem to be the first one.
Serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil.
The Sarafan were saviors, defending Nazgul from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Sarafan were noble, altruistic? Oh, don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours. You nearly had me, Raziel.
This is just re-showing the end of Soul Reaver 1, I think.
But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Hey, Scribber, alright, dude. Right, so that should be the end of Soul Reaver 1. If I remember it right.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny.
Cool, and then the next cutscene I think is the one I have seen when I was testing it, but I never saw that one. Yes, indeed. Finally got the laser chair so we can stream without my back dying. Here we go.
Is
Right.
the usual question.
Yeah.
In your case, when might be more apt?
If
Hey.
you prefer I use my bare hands.
This is completely unexpected. This orb disables our vampire enemies, leaving them helpless and incapacitated. Strangely, it seems to have the same effect on that peculiar weapon of yours. But you must believe me. I mean you no harm.
This
You
is the
can drop
time
the
sorcerer
benevolent
from
facade,
Blood
Morris.
Omen, isn't it?
I know who and what you are. I should kill you where you stand.
Perhaps you should, my boy. But you don't.
Are you so certain of that, Morbius?
My role as Time Guardian affords me a certain level of omniscience, Raziel. No, you don't kill me. That honor belongs to your maker, Kain, some 30 years from now.
You two are a pair. You're just as fatalistic as he is.
Death comes for us all, Raziel. It's just a matter of time.
How is it that you know my name? We have never met.
On the contrary, Raziel, I know you very well. And it grieves me to see how cruelly Kain has used you. I knew you when you were one of the Sarafan Brotherhood, Raziel.
Oh wow.
We were even close.
Oh, please.
Fortunately, you need not love me now to be my ally.
Look at the art on the wall.
Are we within the stronghold of the Sarafan priesthood?
Yes, but the glorious days of the Sarafan have long since passed, I'm afraid. This is a more cynical and indecorous age. My mercenary army now inhabits this stronghold. We strive to honor the memory of the Sarafan with our own humble crusade.
Is this the vampire Vorador?
Yes, the scourge of the Circle, the most depraved and decadent example of his whole degenerate race. He slaughtered 6 of my fellow Guardians as they cowered defenseless in this room.
That's the intro of Blood Omen, isn't it?
And you somehow survived this massacre.
I and 2 others. The Circle was devastated. Only we 3 were spared.
How convenient. You'll forgive me if I don't naively devour every scrap of information you toss me. You have a reputation for deceit.
And who has slandered me so? Your malefactor, Kain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you? Our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly. We'll forget about rekindling our old friendship then. But consider an alliance based on our common ground. We both want Kain dead. I can help you do it.
You don't want to meddle in this, old man. I know all about your sordid little schemes, but you're simply out of your depth on this one.
You underestimate me, Raziel. Let me show you. Even now, Kain is lying in wait for you, unaware that I've snatched you out of the time stream and brought you here to me. See how he lingers at the very pillars he is destined to destroy,
That's the
foolishly
pillars, yeah.
confident that he has eluded your grasp.
The pillars are still standing in this time.
So he's gone back in time.
Yes, Raziel. They are the embodiment of the divine force which preserves the life of our world. We who serve the pillars maintain their delicate balance, and Kain is destined to be the fulcrum upon which that balance turns. I believe you have already endured the wasteland wrought by his terrible, selfish decision. Kain's very existence is a cancer upon this world. As long as he lives, all of Nosgoth is in peril. You may never again be human, Raziel.
Thanks.
But you can re-embrace the essence of your humanity and the nobility of your Sarafan heritage. Go to him, Raziel, and end this. But first, you will need to find your way out of the stronghold, and in this, I'm afraid I cannot help you. My soldiers will not understand your appearance here.
Look at the
They
eye
will try
thing.
to kill you.
That's cool.
You needn't fear them, of course. They're no match for you. Try to keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll try.
do what you have to do. All great movements require a few martyrs.
Alright.
Alone now, I surveyed my surroundings and noticed a second time-streaming chamber. Its entrance identical to the first, but with one distinction. That crystal was significant, but how, I had not yet discovered.
Yes, boy, we're in this. Man, good writing maketh the game, eh? So good. Right, let's see what we've got. Oh, right stick is not view, so how do you do view? Is it like... Can we not do... Oh, it's right trigger, okay. Cool, so that's the intro of Blood Omen retold, I think. Excuse me. Trying to spread as much COVID as possible. Right, hang on. Oh, so it's all the same bits at the beginning, okay. Look at the bearded guy. So it's interesting, that time guy, because it's like, he obviously doesn't have like full control of time, or he wouldn't be in trouble like he is now. So I guess he helps Kain at the beginning of Blood Omen. And you get to the point where Kain has a choice to like help the world or ruin it. And he obviously didn't expect Kain to mess up, just decide to wreck everything. Which is what we chose as well, coincidentally. Okay. So, he's the guardian of time. How do you use weapons? Oh, it's a rat. I got a rat in my kitchen. What am I gonna do? Fight it. So X is punch. We don't have the Soul Reaver then. Did we not get it back after he expelled it? What's this? What's jump A? I think I can float as well, can I? Oh, I can get weapons. Hang on a minute. Yeah, boy. Right, we're rocking it. Where's John? Alright, mate. Oh, great. Excellent. It's just like a Soul Reaver, okay. Give me a soul. What was it again? Square to get this back. Oh, got my own, his sword. Cool. Oh, do I have to kill him even though they just said you don't have to? Can I pick this up instead? No, it doesn't matter. Can I throw this? I think you can. You could in the other one, couldn't you? Yes! Right, hang on. Right, I haven't got a reticle though. Yeah, how do you like that? Use the scythe. Don't even need to feed on that guy. Okay, nice simple beginnings. It's good that you have all the powers you had before, like you still have flight and everything. They didn't like remove all your powers at the start of the game like they like to do. It's weird though in 1 how we got all those spells, or there was like spell mana recharge and we never actually, there's no point in having it. We didn't really have spells. Oh mate, get impaled. Oh yeah! See ahead. Give me that. Got a lot of life as well. Make sure I get behind him. Got more range than me. Go on, mate. See ya. What's this? Like a pressure plate or something? No. Controls are a little bit weird because this is, I have to emulate this. I bought it on PC and it just didn't work, so I thought, forget it, I'll just emulate it. If I've already bought the game, I think it seems reasonable. Right, can I get these? Oh, whoops. Hopefully there's no crashes based on this version. Uh-oh. Good start. Please don't crash again.
Throughout the stronghold, I discovered evidence of my former nobility.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And my life as a Sarafan priest. This was the heritage so foully stolen from me when Kain raided my sacred crypt and defiled me.
It's good this, getting a bit more of the history. Uh-oh, John alert. Can I have this? No. Uh-oh. Got armor as well. Oh mate, get your head cut off. So yeah. Do your weapons have like unlimited durability? No mate. No, no. Wow, ow. Hot shot. Can you do a jumping strike as well? Oh, X is dodge, so maybe not. No. Well, can you jump and strike not? No, okay. It's not allowed. Give it up. Got him. Oh, goes into the void. Pretty straightforward so far. Only fire we can use, I always like doing that. Is this where I just came in? There's another rat in my kitchen there. Oh? Oh dear. Uh oh, I don't want to break it. Oh dear, we got problems. Oh, this is bad. That was uncool. Oh, we still got problems. I think the game thinks I'm somewhere else. Well, I've already broken the game like 5 minutes into it. Okay, so the normal walls exist as well, but also these other mystical walls that don't really exist. Oh god damn it. Maybe I'll try and zone and come back if I can do that. If I can get into that bit. Uh oh. You the chair Ben. Oh man. Is it Ben Reaver? Ugh. Come on game, give us a break. I'm not really sure what zone it's trying to emulate. Oh, there we go. Come on, son. Come on. I feel like if I can get out of here, I might have a chance. Oh, come on, don't put a shield in front of the door. No! Oh, come on. Are you serious, mate? It's not looking good. We may actually be stuck. I'll try the other wall over here, like this way. Is there no way to go over there at all? That door noise is obviously something. Feel like that door there? Let's see. Oh. Come on, game. Was there like a resume my area? I haven't got to any like save. Oh, can I switch worlds? I think I can. Hang on. Oh, maybe shifting is the answer. This might fix it, maybe. It's got my soul sword now as well. Oh, that's basically the same sort of layout. Oh no, maybe not. Hang on. Might be able to something here. Seems a bit different. Is it Bensonville? This is terrible. I might have to restart. This is insane. At least I can skip all the cutscenes and everything, but still, come on, man. Can't go over there now. Alright, forget it. Great start, isn't it? As long as we can skip these, otherwise it's going to be very painful. Hello? But is it totally died? What the hell? It's going great, isn't it? Says it's running okay, but obviously not. So I reboot. Hang on. How do I reset the thing? Okay, we're gonna have to use save states maybe just to make sure it actually doesn't. How do I reboot this thing? God damn. Yep, okay. Right. certainly not utilizing pro power here. Right. Okay. Jesus. Don't open a door from the wrong area. It seems is the answer there. Right. Hopefully we can skip most of this. Good, that's a good start. If we can, as long as we skip this as well, then we're basically back to where we were. So it'll be very easy to just kill the dudes. Or even get past them. Uh-oh. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. Boo! Alright, we have to watch the whole thing again. Okay.
Might be more apt.
That's pretty surprising, although I guess this is kind of like important knowledge, so they didn't want you to accidentally miss it. Thanks, Snake.
If you
Jesus.
prefer, I
Alright.
use my bare hands.
Anyway. Alright, how you doing, dude? You have a good day?
Unexpected.
Chimbo.
This orb disables our vampire enemies, leaving them helpless and incapacitated. Strangely, it seems
we have one
to
of those
have
against
the same
Kain?
effect on that peculiar weapon of yours. But you must believe me. I mean you no harm.
You can drop the benevolent facade, Mobius. I know who and what you are. I should kill you where you stand.
Perhaps you should, my boy. But you don't.
Are you so certain of that, Mobius?
My role as Time Guardian affords me a certain level of omniscience, Raziel. No, you don't kill me. That honor belongs to your maker, Kain, some 30 years from now.
You two are a pair. You're just as fatalistic as he is.
Death comes for us all, Raziel. It's just a matter of time.
How is it that you know my name? We have never met.
On the contrary, Raziel, I know you very well. And it grieves me to see how cruelly Kain has used you. I knew you when you were one of the Sarafan Brotherhood, Raziel. We were even close.
Oh, please.
Fortunately,
Such good acting by
you need
our main
not
man.
love me now to be my ally.
Are we within the stronghold of the Sarafan priesthood?
Yes, but the glorious days of the Sarafan have long since passed, I'm afraid. This is a more cynical and indecorous age.
That's interesting because obviously
My
this is still in the
mercenary army
past,
now
so there was
inhabits
still.
this stronghold. We strive to honor the memory of the Sarafan with our own humble crusade.
This is very confusing then because
Is this the Vampire Vorador?
Yes.
if the pillars have not been
Scourge
destroyed,
of the
maybe
sun,
this is much
the most
earlier.
depraved and
because-
decadent example of his whole degenerate
I don't
race.
know.
He
Read
slaughtered
about
6
this.
of my fellow guardians as they cowered defenseless in this room.
And you somehow survived this massacre?
I and 2 others. The circle was devastated. Only we 3 were spared.
How convenient. You'll forgive me if I don't naively devour every scrap of information you toss me. You have a reputation for deceit.
And who has slandered me, sir? Your malefactor, Kain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you? Our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly. We'll forget about rekindling our old friendship then. But consider an alliance based on our common ground. We both want Kain dead. I can help you do it.
You don't want to meddle in this, old man. I know all about your sordid little schemes, but you're simply out of your depth on this one.
You underestimate me, Raziel. Let me show you. Even now, Kain is lying in wait for you, unaware that I've snatched you out of the time stream and brought you here to me.
So what was Kane's
See how he
plan then? Because
lingers at the
obviously
very
we were
pillars he
beating
is
him, and
destined
then
to
he
destroy.
went through the time portal, but he
Foolishly
knew we could go through it as
confident
well.
he has eluded
So is he
your
waiting for us on the
grasp.
other side to just like ambush us or
The
something? That's
pillars
kind
are
of weird.
still standing in this time.
I guess we'll find out.
Yes, Raziel. They are the embodiment of the divine force which preserves the life of our world. We who serve the pillars maintain their delicate balance, and Kain is destined to be the fulcrum upon which that balance turns. I believe you have already endured the wasteland wrought by his terrible, selfish decision. Kain's very existence is a cancer upon this world. As long as he lives, all of Nosgoth is in peril. You may never again be human, Raziel. But you can re-embrace the essence of your humanity and the nobility of your Sarafan heritage. Go to him, Raziel, and end this. But first,
Right, we're going to save it immediately so we don't have to watch this again. I've watched this 4 times now, so I had to watch it twice when I was testing.
I'm afraid I cannot help you. My soldiers will not understand your appearance here. They will try to kill you. You needn't fear them, of course. They're no match for you. Try to keep the casualties to a minimum. But do what you have to do. All great movements require a few martyrs.
Hooray! Right, we did it. Let's actually play the game for real now.
Alone now, I surveyed my surroundings and noticed a second time-streaming chamber. Its entrance identical to the first, but with one distinction. That crystal was significant, but how, I had not yet discovered.
Alright. Right, save state. Thank you. Right, it had to be done. Right, let's see what we can do. I'm trying to avoid save states to like give myself an advantage, but I have to do it there. Right, let's do this. Just rapidly scoot through here. Oh, we might not even have to fight this guys. Got him! Nah, not today. So we have to just kill him or both? Got me. Let's see. Yeah, you only just killed one. Very nice. Sorry, mate. Trying to open doors at the right place so it doesn't kill the game. Okay, hopefully that was the reason it didn't work. Oh, wait a minute, can I use these as well? Oh, you can't use the... Oh, we haven't even been this way yet. Right. Can we not go this way yet? Okay. Right, so we have to go through it and not watch it. Right. Hopefully this stuff's skippable as well. Oh, it's this guy now, I forgot. Oh, you can block. Okay, well there you go. At least we learned something coming back. Better to dodge most of the time. You can't block that either, so that's good. Next game. Here's how to block. Don't use it here. Right. Right, skip it up? Nope. Okay, fine. I can't remember where you actually save in the game.
Throughout the stronghold, I discovered evidence of my former nobility and my life as a Sarafan priest. This was the heritage so foully stolen from me when Kain raided my sacred crypt and defiled me.
I can't see right now. Nope. I disagree. You have so much health. I think combat is much harder when you're in the other world, isn't it? Because you get much less health, or your health gets drained all the time. I can't remember, but I definitely remember being a lot harder in the switched world. It's nice that they let you switch planes even before the game's like telling you how to do it and stuff. Come on. Right, can we get through there this time? Wait, is this the right way? Yeah, it's that way, isn't it? Gotta be careful here. Okay. That's good, isn't it? After all that. supposed to do that? Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, is that the gate? Yeah, that's where we came in? I don't know. As long as it's not glitching about, I don't mind. I thought this is where we came in, but maybe not. Because we watched the cutscene, so it's difficult to tell what he was doing in that time. Yeah. Now let's just open the other door as well. Is that Bastan? Right, is this door open now? No. Okay, hang on, let's go. It works as in, yeah, I can actually, I'm not getting blocked by invisible walls. I'm not sure if the, I'm not sure what we have to do next, but I think it's all working as it's supposed to. We're just not finding the exit. So yeah. I'm going to do another save. It was crazy, yeah, that's the problem when you have to use an emulator. I tried my absolute best not to, but the bought version of the game on Steam needs so many fixes, and it still wouldn't. I mean, I could play the game, but OBS didn't like it, so it wouldn't stream it. So I have to go this route, really. It's either that or try and find an actual copy on PS2, but I've already bought the game once. Seems a bit of a nonsense. Can we smash these, do you think? That would be quite cool. Definitely not this. Oh, what does it say? Oh, we're supposed to go to the other world. Fine, fine, fine. Right, okay, what else we got? Oh, the map. This is really cool. I checked. This is the one out of Blood Omen. Look, it's the same map. There's the pillars. And that's where we just started, and that's where we are now. I like that. Right, so... Cool, that's still great. So where can we go now? Oh, you can push through grates, can't you? It must tell you that. If you didn't already know, you can actually like phase through, can't you? Cool. Nice. Then you can like Mega World here, can't you? Yes, that's such a cool thing to have in the game.
Away from the influence
This is what the
of
medium should be
Mobius's
like, hopefully.
cursed staff, I could feel the strength of the Soul Reaver slowly returning. If that orb was as debilitating to vampires as it was to the blade, it gave Mobius a powerful advantage over his enemies. I finally understood how Mobius's crusade could decimate the vampires so successfully. If he could immobilize his enemies, they were at his mercy. But why, I wondered, would the staff have any effect on the Reaver?
We can't afford to let Kain get that orb, but then again, if he is a vampire, how would he ever be able to hold it? That would be terrible. Basically have no chance. Alright. Wow, okay, they're actually quite hard. What is going on? Why can't I use a Soul... Oh, the Soul Reaver's only at full health. No, the other one. Lock onto the other one. Good. Oh, that was too late. Oh dear, I'm playing badly at that. What? Blocking is just don't do it, basically, is the answer there. At least the enemies are starting to have a bit of a threat. Give me that. Okay, right. Oh, I thought that was a weapon. It's an enemy carrying a weapon. I should probably got their weapon, shouldn't I? Cool. It's like Prince of Persia 2, The Revenge. Give me this. I'll have to kill everybody to open the gate, maybe? Sometimes the case. Oh, is it just John? Okay. No, mate. Nice. Go on, stab him. Oh, whoa, what the hell was that? I was trying to do an impale, but apparently... has an alternate attack. I didn't realise why it was like a double alternate attack. Nice, alright. No. Nice, corner him! Get him! We still pick up. Cool. Decapitation. Will that get us anything? Or we might have to phase through another one. Oh, it's John. Oh, thought I dodged, but no. Yeah. See ya. Right. Is that everybody? Seems to be. Don't tell me we could have just avoided all of that already. Oh.
As I neared the stronghold's inner sanctum, a strange sensation crept over me. An indescribable feeling of displacement, a sense of vertigo, as reality itself appeared to warp and bend around me.
What the hell?
The disturbance seemed to emanate from the sanctuary's furthest chapel. As I cautiously approached, the sense of dislocation intensified with each step. So this was the tomb of the beloved King William the Just, beatified here as the martyr and catalyst of Mobius's crusade. I was reminded of Kain's journey as a fledgling vampire, how Mobius coerced him to travel back in history and assassinate William, thus igniting a genocidal hatred of vampires among the citizens of Nosgoth. And here I discovered the source of the displacement, the Soul Reaver itself, laid out like a holy relic, and broken.
The physical one,
apparently
not
in the battle between William and Kain. I had not thought such a thing was possible, until, of course, Kain shattered the blade against me when he tried to strike me down. Thus, the captive spirit inhabiting the Reaver was released, and binding itself to me, became my symbiotic weapon. And so the Reaver met its former self, still imprisoned in this corporeal shell. I watched, mesmerized, as the Wraith blade uncoiled itself and snaked down the length of the physical blade. Embracing its twin, its mirror self, the Reaver's long dormant spirit was now fully aroused. Cool. And for the first time, I felt the true presence of this other entity, willful, ravenous, and deranged from thousands of years of imprisonment. The Reaver was now in command, and I, now merely its helpless host, felt my soul being leached to restore the blade.
It's crazy to get like the ultimate weapon immediately upon loading the game.
To destroy its host, and just as I neared the brink of oblivion, the blade released its hold on me. As I recovered, I realized we were now bound together in a fragile alliance. The Reaver no longer merely my symbiotic weapon, but a sentient parasite competing for control.
Where the hell did that thing come from?
What have you done to me, Mobius? Is this your trap?
How mine? Don't forget it was Kain who led you here, not I. While you curse me, the only soul in Nosgoth ready to guide and assist you, Kain laughs at our folly and revels in your dismay.
These blades, now coiled in sinister embrace, have inspired terror in the hearts of creatures far more durable than you, old man. Bound together as they are, I can only imagine what they could do to your soul's fragile shell.
Raziel, I beg you to stay your hand. This was none of my doing. I have sought only to aid you in your righteous quest.
Why, you're trembling, Mobius. Has your confidence abandoned you? You seem to have made a fatal error by leaving your precious staff behind. Is that where all your courage comes from?
Listen to me, Raziel. You don't know what you're doing. I have taken an enormous risk by appearing here before you, so defenseless, yet eager to prove my good intentions. If there's anything left of the Seraphim in you, you won't do this. While you threaten me, your true enemy eludes you.
Don't concern yourself with Kain, old man. He'll join you in hell soon enough.
Whoa.
As you said, death comes for us all.
Yes, the wheel of fate demands it.
What did you say?
The wheel of fate. The inexorable cycle of death and rebirth to which all men are compelled. We serve the same God, Raziel. To strike me down would be striking God's own attendant. And I don't believe even you would take that risk.
I tire of your games, Mobius. Now that I know you fear me, I needn't concern myself with you. Kain is waiting for me.
Hey, did he just throw the sort of
Go
stuff?
then, Raziel. Seek Kain out and destroy him in the name of the one God we both serve. You, who were once a Seraphim priest, murdered, profaned, destroyed, and reborn again from his mercy. You are now most powerfully equipped to be his agent, his instrument of restoration and retribution.
My own vengeance is motivation enough.
I love the writing in this game. Wait, there's no way he just left the Soul Reaver there after having its
By my soul, you almost had me, my little blue assassin. But that'll be the one and only chance you get. I assure you of that.
What?
I could now summon the blade at will, regardless of my strength. But once
Whoa.
summoned, the blade's ravenous appetite could not be contained. It devoured the souls of its victims, and if I allowed it to become over-aroused, the Reaver would now turn its hunger on me.
What the hell? Cool. So we have to be careful how much we use it. Oh, my health is much lower now. Great, thanks. How do I summon it? Activate the Soul Reaver. So how does it work though? Do you just lose health over time, or do you, if you get too much power? Nice. It's like, it was really dangerous to use it in Blood Omen as well, so that's good. Cool. I'll have it on for now. Okay. I was going to say, there's no way he's leaving that behind after it's basically taken our soul. Shame we can't look at...
This
Oh!
was the legendary Janos Ordrin, reputed to have been the most ancient and diabolical vampire to have ever existed. According to folklore, he lived high in the cliffs of Nosgoth's northern mountains and preyed mercilessly on the defenseless villages below. His reign of terror ended when the Sarafan finally hunted him down and tore his throbbing heart from his still-living body. This relic came to be known as the Heart of Darkness,
Oh.
and was supposedly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife. The Sarafan therefore guarded it carefully, lest the heart fall into the hand of their enemies. But I wondered, could Janos Ordrin truly have been as monstrous as depicted here? Or was this merely artistic license by the Sarafan, who sought to lionize themselves by demonizing their darkest enemy?
Cool, I wonder if we're going to meet him, because obviously if there's like time travel in the game, maybe we'll see that guy later on. Oh, is there nothing on this side? Oh, well, that was a good option, I think, wasn't it? I went there because I kind of wanted to see that one, the Kain versus the guy again, but I guess you can't. Okay. Alright, let's go. Where are the save points in this game? I'm just going to do another thing you save. Right. Go this way now? Excusez-moi. Okay. Oh, I'm losing health. Yeah. So the Soul Reaver is a thing. You have to be careful. Fine. No? Just in case you have to use this. No, fine. Okay. What if I have to go into the alternate thingy? You can never tell, can you, really? I guess I have to if I want to get up here. See if there's any other. Can you go that way now? I need souls. Okay. Fine. Right, hopefully it's back this way. I don't know what else to do. go into like wake up mode and go that way. Maybe use a sword. There was at least one on the way we haven't been, so... yeah, this way and then right, hopefully. If that doesn't work, I don't know what to say. So we're missing something. Set for stun. Right, let's Soul Reaver him to death. Oh, it gets powered, look, on the green meter. Oh, right, so it takes souls instead of you, so you don't get health? That double door, so it looks like we can't get through that even with Soul Reaver power, I don't know. Well, let's try it. I assume the door being on the other side is going to stop us from phasing in. Damn it. Okay, I'm bemused. Let's get some help. Maybe the crystal and the time streaming thing you can affect the soul yet? No idea. Who cares about you, dude? Hopefully it's this way. Great. You can't do anything with like first person with the Reaver, can you? Oh, you can, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, maybe that is what we have to use though. Oh wow, is this chamber out of the first one? Cool. Okay, right, let's go right by that. Good noise for the floor. Right, okay, I don't know what. We must have to shoot a bullet or something else. Good Foley in general, really. Got him. So yeah, no real platforming yet. It's just doors. That's what that will be. But that noise there is absolutely a clone of the crystal launching noise in Star Control, the Mega Drive. But it's a totally different console, so I don't know why they would use the same sound library. That might actually be the same sound effects. It's very, very, very close. Right, I feel like there should be something in here. Oh, again, how's he been reborn? Look, mate, do you want to get sorry, but you're gonna. What, it just disintegrates? Oh, it's getting high on health. Oh, I've got his sword for some reason. Damn. I like the good context for having like less health now. It's good that. Can I eat it without having the sorry music good? Go on, mate. Oh wow, even if I dodge, I have to block these guys then. Right, okay, so let's go. So, hey, how do I use it? I can't use Soul. I can, right? So, I want to use Soul Reaver. No. Oh, it actually gets power when you do that. That's weird. Alright. That does nothing. Alright, let's do definitely can't push through it. It doesn't look like a door that does that, but we'll check it anyway. It feels like what we have to do next should be you have to use the Soul Reaver to activate it, because obviously otherwise we wouldn't have needed to even go in here. That wouldn't make any sense. What about, is there a thing to shoot in here? Maybe above that door. Let's try that out. Maybe that? Probably in real world? Let's get back. It's a bit annoying now. I thought this would be a little bit easier at the beginning to navigate. I'm sure later on it definitely would be, because it's a pretty big world in Soul Reaver 1. No, I'm not ready for that. What's that? It's just red and white. Try and do it here. No. There's really no other way. What is this anyway? Okay. Oh, don't tell me this is a door. Oh my god, after all that. Fancy being a Benton. That's the only thing we had to do. Just open a door. What are all those other locked doors, aren't there? Alright, John. Maybe hello! You're a mere man, and I have the Soul Reaver, you should be dead. I'll pick this up. Oh. You could in one, right? Make it up. Definitely some fire things you could do. Alright. Here we go. Out to the world, maybe?
Strange how my history came full circle. This chapel, I realized, was a memorial to my former Sarafan brethren and myself. All of us martyred here. And then so cruelly profaned by Kain when he imposed his gift on our noble corpses. For the first time, I beheld the image of my Sarafan self.
Oh wow.
Memorialized here among my fallen comrades. It tortured me to see how noble and pure I had been, and what a vile phantasm I had become.
Phantasm.
And a profound sense of injury, of loss and betrayal welled up in me, so overwhelming I could barely contain it. All I wanted at this moment was to find Kain and destroy him.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Oh, these like barbs. Oh, maybe not. So yeah. I guess they want you to use Soul Reaver. Hang on. No, mate. Oh, what is the range? It's terrible. You think like for the Mega Sword it'd be really good. Come on, son. Oh, great. Jump, like dodging is just not doing it. Blocking is not doing it. Wonderful. Right. Oh god. Die! Uh oh. Come on. Thank god for that. I'm wondering, where are the actual save points in the game? Oh, that to mean the soul's gone. Okay, good. We haven't seen any if it wasn't for the internal saves. It's not just on the menu, is it? It's John. It's Ebenezer. Right, what's in it? Is that where we came in? No. Looks pretty cool. Uh oh. Yeah, I love the Foley. Aha. That's where that door was, isn't it? Aha. Hopefully that's not where we just came out. Yeah, boy, let's do this. Time for another save. So we have to do it this way until we work out what the real save system is. Right. Yay, this looks like maybe an outside world door. It's huge. Come on. Oh yeah! Oh wow, is this the waterfall bit at the start of Legacy of Soul
I
Reaver?
emerged, and for the first time beheld Nosgoth in its former
Maybe not.
glory. The land overflowed with abundant life and vitality, and I knew with certainty then that the world I had left behind was nothing more than the corpse of Nosgoth,
Nice.
a lifeless husk bled dry by the corruption of Kain's parasitic empire. This was the fragile world Kain sacrificed to preserve his own petty life and ambition, heedless of the profound cost. The sight only deepened my resolve. I sensed that the pillars lay to the northwest. If Kain truly waited to confront me there, I would not disappoint him.
Cool. Now talk about like, although new music, we made the decision in the game that is the canonical decision, but that is like a decision in the game that probably has the most consequences in history. Like, I think you die in water from a vampire. Oh, I thought we turned. Must have got a power up for that. It used to turn us into the spirit when we went into the water. Yeah, like it's like whole game's worth of lore built on that one choice. It's pretty cool. This game just rules, and it's good the way they talk about it. 'Cause it's obviously very jarring. Something that Raziel's only been told about, the old world. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have guessed that. It's not working so far. Let's try again. Okay.
As I passed this arcane landmark, a wisp of the Reaver's energy was drawn into the ring, illuminating
save?
it. This created a beacon of sorts in the spirit world. If ever I found myself depleted in the spectral realm, and my soul tossed on the ethereal winds, these beacons would draw me back to safety and restore me.
It's like an Ouroboros. Oh, what's this? Like a... Not a... like a drawbridge gate thing? Oh, is it a sluice gate? Hopefully. Into the depths of the abyss. You get to play Deep Fear if you go in there. Okay, what's over here? What are these things? They must be relevant later because we see them all the time. Can we chop a tree down? It's like one of my games. Kids of today. Do they know they're even born at all? Whoa, 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 that's actually making me dizzy, it's too fast. And yeah. Yeah, a bit discombobulated today. Not been very well. Alright. Where are we at? Hey, there we go. Oh, give me a break. Benton. Right. What the hell? Oh, this looks like the Soul Reaver.
These ancient obelisks were mysteriously
Oh.
attuned to my spirit.
These are the saves in
By simply touching
one.
the symbol, I could safely
Blood.
preserve an imprint of my soul,
yes.
and thus create a milestone to which I could return when weary, and from which I could resume my journey.
Cool. Right. Is this a save? Hopefully the memory card works, 'cause obviously it's not real. Okay. These might be waypoints on the map as well where you can teleport. They were in Blood Omen. Let's have a look at the map and see if that's the case. It might be. Southern Lake, yeah. I wonder if the wing thing there means it's either I'm there or it means we've got the waypoint. Okay, we found a save point, yeah. What's this? The hell is that? Must be able to use magic there or something. Okay. Does L and X do a big jump? Yeah, okay, cool. It's great, you keep all your powers up, sorry.
While I had only just escaped the stronghold, I sensed that in time my journey would return me full circle to this place. Infiltrating the fortress, however, would be no small feat. The balcony that had provided my escape was now well beyond my reach,
Hey.
leaving this massive gateway as the only means of entry. The gates were sealed, but like the time-streaming chamber I had seen earlier, their operation was undoubtedly linked to that odd crystal mounted above the entrance.
Well, I thought he was talking about the fortress we just came out of, right? What? I'm confused. Anyway, let me just try it like this. Get rid of that, right. Didn't seem to work on the other door, so I don't see why it would here, but that's the only projectile I have, so right, let's get rid of that. Yeah. Oh, it's John with that. Good job I threw my weapon away, innit? Quick. Oh, I wanted it to not drain my life, but okay. I can have this weapon. Who's this? Oh, ooh, that's close. A dead body. Whoa. That's a weapon for you, I guess.
Here it comes.
Alright, John. Have to be a little bit careful there because I've got much health. So yeah. Cute! Right, just one more good victory and we have some health. A boulder. Man, there's a lot of dead people. That's what they were in Blood Omen. There's loads of people like that where you just get health because they're already dead. Alright, John! Oh, crap! John Gunson. John Gunther. So yeah. Another gun? It makes no sense for a vampire to use a gun blade. Nope. Love that attack. This is a great thing to have, that weapon. That's me. Come on. I'm only using a non-weapon for some reason. I should have used the blade. Oh yeah! Oh, can we pick up the torches? I may not have it. I already have one. But... Oh, dodge the wrong way. You've got to basically dodge backwards if you see that. So yeah. Give me that weapon, please. I don't want the Soul Reaver up. No. It's good because they've done a good job. This reminds me, obviously, the actual level design, like the greenery and the art design, is out of Blood Omen, but the actual encounters as well, like random person with a gun and a few like humans with blades, it is just like Blood Omen, which is great. Like, let's make that game in 3D. It'll be interesting. Really glad we played that now. Can we get any weapons out of here? Oh, green birds. Is that like spies? Oh, there's a bird. That look cool. Nice. This is cool. Oh, the music's gone weird. What is going on with those birds? It's so weird how they're spectres. It's nice, isn't it? It's idyllic. Having a nice time. Hey, what the hell's that? Micro Man. What the hell? Don't know what that was. That's the giant. See ya. Don't mess with me. Oh wow. What the hell? No idea what that is. Hang on, let me have a look. Probably a monolith that existed in Blood Omen, so they wanted to relocate it. I don't know. Oh, mate. Even swinging the Soul Reaver powers up. Wow. Just through the air. Shoot him! Oh, is it John Gunn? No, it's James Gunn. Oh, another thing. Cool. No enemy. I'm trying to get a checkpoint. Right, let me just... I love how quickly you can switch off the Soul Reaver. Jump! He's having a melee attack as a gunner. It's basically Kano doing his finisher. Weapons here? No. Just gonna punch a corpse, sounds good fun. Should be a new Olympic sport. Corpse punching. I'll be really good at it. Oh, good Foley on the water as well. This sound design in this game is great. Still not as good as Ultimate sound design game Paper Beast, but it's good. Yeah, it's really good. Good. I like the music with the weird gongs as well. Get him! He said get hit, that's nice, yeah, instead of him because he's a vampire, that's pretty good. Come and get some. Oof. It's like you, a vitamin tree bait.
These vampires had nothing in common with the deranged jackals I left behind in Kain's derelict empire. They seemed to retain much of their former humanity.
Yeah.
In this era,
They're all like Kain.
vampires were clearly not the uncontested predators we had been. These creatures were hunted mercilessly and oppressed. And while I still believed that vampirism was a plague and had to be wiped out, there was nothing noble or righteous in this crusade. This was simply ruthless persecution.
This game rules. It's like we're going into morality already. It's like I don't like that this war is happening between the two factions, but I know what happens if it doesn't happen. So it's like this is a lot better than what happens if we don't mercilessly kill people. The thing with the Soul Reaver is very interesting as well. I wonder if we do actually beat Kain. I don't know. I'm assuming that doesn't happen. I mean, I don't, because the series continues, doesn't it? But even if we do, isn't the Soul Reaver like the ultimate enemy because it's not really killable? I don't know. What was this? There was something here, wasn't it? Oh. It looks like a sword that someone's made into a lever. Huh? Do you have to hold it? So that's just there to stop you from running past enemies, fine. I get it, I get it. I know how games work, I've played The Last of Us. Oh, nice! Get a little bit of flair in that animation. It's not just opening it at all.
The pillars of Nosgoth.
Oh my god, we're here already!
Pristine, whole,
But Kain is here, right?
and uncorrupted. I had never beheld them in this undefiled state.
This can be a short game.
Yet something profound and indelible resonated within me at the sight. And there, waiting at the very heart of the pillars, was the canker that was destined to destroy them.
Holy crap. This is it, final battle. That's what we've been waiting for 3 games.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Mobius led me to you, Kain, though I might have
Don't tell
guessed you'd meet me here.
And if Mobius told you I was hidden on the underside of hell, would you throw yourself into oblivion to pursue me? Mobius trawls for the ignorant and unwary, hauling his gasping prey from the streams of their destinies. Stay out of his net, Raziel.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors, Kain. I have pursued you here for one purpose. You will pay for your betrayal, and balance will thus be restored to Nosgoth.
And whose will is satisfied then? The will of Raziel or Mobius?
Would I be better manipulated by you, Kain? Now, turn and face me. The chase is over.
This isn't a chase, Raziel. We are merely passengers on the wheel of destiny, describing a perfect circle to this point. We've been brought here for a reason. I've seen the beginning and the end of our story, however, and the tale is crude and ill-conceived. We must rewrite the ending of it. You and I.
Face me, Kain. Even you shouldn't die a coward's death.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned a final request?
No.
I recall no such courtesy from you.
Indulge me, Raziel. All I ask is that you listen. This is the sublime moment of our undoing, Raziel. The ineffable fulcrum upon which swings the entirety of our history. This is where all of Nosgoth is betrayed. In this instant, Ariel, the Balance Guardian, is murdered by dark forces bent on overthrowing the Pillars. Her spirit is just now tearing free, lost in the ether, trying to find its way here. You have already seen how she comes to haunt these Pillars.
Bound here by your refusal to die. You are the reason this land becomes diseased. As long as you remain alive, you condemn Nosgoth to an eternity of decay.
Be still, Raziel. See this. As Ariel dies, I am being born to take her place as Balance Guardian. Such is my destiny.
My God.
At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the Guardian Nupraptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery, Nupraptor plunges into a madness which overflows and infects all of the Guardians who are symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my birth, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny has prepared for me.
Shall I show you the same mercy you showed the rest of the circle then? You blithely murdered them to restore their pillars, yet your hand faltered when it came to the final sacrifice. What makes you exempt, Kain? You're merely the last man standing. Why condemn me for simply carrying out what you hadn't the courage to do yourself?
Let's drop the moral posturing, shall we? We both know there's no altruism in this pursuit. Your reckless indignation led you here. I counted on it. There's no shame in it, Raziel. Revenge is motivation enough. At least it's honest. Hate me, but do it honestly. 30 years hence, I am presented with a dilemma. Let's call it a two-sided coin. If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore the pillars. But as the last surviving vampire in Nosgoth, this would mean the annihilation of our species. Mobius made sure of that. If the coin lands on the reverse, I refuse the sacrifice and thus doom the pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged.
We agree then that the pillars are crucial and must be restored.
Yes, Raziel.
What?
And that's why we've come full circle to this place.
So after all this, you make my case for me. To end this stalemate, you must die so that new guardians can be born.
Pillars don't belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Your arrogance is boundless, Kain.
There's a third option. A monumental secret hidden in your very presence here. But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you here.
You said it yourself, Kain. There are only two sides to your coin.
Apparently so. But suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
Oh, he could just teleport away, so he was never in any danger. He just wanted to bring us there. God damn it. That was excellent. It's so good that we played Blood Omen, because it's a lot of this would be very confusing if you didn't. Almost all of it, in fact, would be. What is his other option? Because we don't know anything about the pillars except that they just already existed. I guess it's just part of the world, like, and the Guardians are there. It's interesting. Is this the way to go? It's interesting how like, arrogant Kain is now. I guess because he has so much power. Because he was at the start of Blood Omen, he's just a normal person. He Just like at a tavern, basically. Am I just going backwards? Hang on. I don't want to get this wrong. That's back, isn't it? Yeah, I'll try and go somewhere else. I'm guessing the secret might have something to do with time travel again. Like, why? I don't think Mobius can just send anyone anywhere in time. Otherwise, he could just send me back to when Kain was going to be a vampire and kill him, or just stop the Guardians from being killed at all. I don't think it works like that. It's kind of a shame in one way you weren't able to just kill Kain there, and then it's like bad ending or whatever. It shows you what would have happened.
I didn't know what impulse stayed my hand, why I had so willingly allowed Kain to escape me when I had pursued him for so long. I had no reason to trust Kain after he had valued me so little, and yet I found myself intrigued by his words. I had been too cruelly used to so gullibly play his pawn, but if this world truly had secrets to divulge, I was determined to expose them.
I guess maybe it's just because it might be because he's just seen the statue of himself, basically. So at least if he kills Kain, that's it. He has no purpose, and he's just going to be like, "Oh, great, I'm a vampire and I'm horrible." So maybe he just wants to delay it. So finding secrets is more interesting and gives him more meaning than just finishing it, kind of thing. I don't know. What the hell is this? Oh, they're annoying guys in the other one, aren't they? Yeah, I don't need to. It's a great thing about this game.
From the moment of my arrival, I had the constant and palpable sensation of being watched.
Yeah.
Someone, it seemed, was keenly interested in my presence here.
Spirit Ravens. That's the great thing about this game. It's worth thinking about people's motivations because they actually do care about that with the writing and everything. Obviously, in most games, there's very little like work put into that, and it's not always even necessary. But in this, there is. Character work is really good.
From the look of it, this door had been sealed for centuries.
It's like a Soul Reaver door we have to use.
I began to realize it was no mere coincidence that I found myself standing here, beneath this winged figure with blue skin and cloven hands so like my own, and bearing this unique key.
What? Wow, this is insane, right? Because this is the past, okay? And yet they have an image of... I don't think all vampires look like that. So it's kind of like a seraphim turned vampire like me, and a picture of the Soul Reaver, and this is before I was probably even born. So...
And so it was with a sense of gravity and trepidation that I unsealed that ancient door and crossed the threshold.
This game rules, it has everything. What the hell is this? Like poison. What the hell? What is that? Something that has to die. A shadow man. Can they be killed? Yeah, okay. Do they turn into souls or no? No. It's just like, gold! Give me gold! Sorry mate, not today. What's down there? Hopefully not poison. Oh, that's John. But I got loads of those guys. They're not going to even give me health on me fighting them. What's the point in bothering? I'll leave them alone. Uh oh, unless they shoot me, I guess I don't want to. How do I get out of here? Aha! Yeah, music's good. I wonder how this must end in a rubbish way because this game was not nearly as highly rated as Soul Reaver. So far, it's better, if anything. Is this underground?
As I entered the chamber, I
Below
sensed
it.
that it had been sealed for hundreds,
What?
perhaps thousands of years. And while this room was clearly built when the pillars were erected, I knew that no human hand could have shaped this place, and that perhaps it had never been seen by human eyes. The surrounding murals depicted a winged race, their features so like my own, but beautiful, where mine were grotesque, and angelic, while mine were demonic. I tried to decipher these images. A great war, but with combatants like none I had ever seen. The pillars, raised by this winged race, who thus defeated their adversaries. The winged beings again, writhing in agony, apparently afflicted with the same bloodthirst I had so recently suffered. And throughout the chamber, inscribed everywhere, images of the Reaver itself.
Oh.
Was this what Kain had urged me to discover? I wondered.
Lies, Raziel.
What? But, so has Kain already been in here? What the hell is
Do
this?
not be deceived.
Ah,
Oh,
my
it's
ancient benefactor.
the thing that saved us in
And
Start
I
Soul Reaver.
dared to hope we had parted
Forgot
ways
about this
forever.
guy.
Your silence was refreshing, but it lasted. No doubt you have a conveniently inexpressible reason for your presence here.
Do not be insolent, Raziel. I am eternally present here and everywhere, now and always. I am the still center of the turning wheel, the hub of this world's destiny.
But perhaps not so omnipotent as you'd have me believe. Your hold on me appears to be tenuous. I no longer seem to need you. Yet I'm guessing you still need me.
This impudence is unworthy of you, Raziel. Do not forget that you have a task to fulfill here. You are indebted to me.
Indebted? You would have me show gratitude for a gift I didn't ask to be bestowed. Do you forget that you forced me to inhabit this vile carcass?
I restored you to yourself, Raziel. It was Kain who destroyed you. The very enemy you've just let slip through your grasp. Do not fail me, my servant.
I serve no one. Not you, not Kain, and not your lackey Mobius.
Mobius is my good servant.
Oh.
I have many.
And if I tell Mobius that he's worshipping a giant squid, do you think his faith will falter?
You have
Oh.
grown willful, Raziel. But beware. To embrace a serpent is to invite poison into your heart. Kain is a sinuous beast. He will seduce and deceive you. You pride yourself on your free will, yet you let that degenerate deter your resolve.
I harbor no illusions about his integrity, nor anyone else's. In fact, I am beset by manipulation on all sides. I merely seek the truth.
These are the fathomless truths, Raziel. The agony of birth and death and rebirth. This is the wheel of fate, the purifying cycle which sustains all life. Vampires are an abomination, a plague which leeches this land of its spiritual strength. They obstruct the flow of life and death. Their souls stagnate in their wretched corpses. But the wheel must turn. Death is inexorable and cannot be denied. Your destiny is irresistible, Raziel. You are my Soul Reaver, the scourge of the vampires, reaper of their apostate souls. Remain steadfast, end the vampire's parasitic curse, and restore Nosgoth. Kain's blood belongs on your hands.
Kain indeed deserves to die for condemning me to this repugnant form. But if and when I kill him, it will be for me alone to decide.
Kain destroyed you without a flicker of remorse. He tore the soul from your noble corpse, and after you had served him faithfully for 1,000 years, He discarded you in the abyss on a jealous whim. Remember your rage, Raziel. Let it guide your hand.
Wow. Cool. From what it looks like there, can we see it here as well? We can see it in the cutscene. It looks like the squid guy is actually like he's wrapped around it. He might be getting power from the pillars. That's probably why he wants them back. That's what I'm assuming. Oh man, this game is amazing. There's so much packed into the first hour. Because it makes you wonder why he brought you back originally, and now I'm wondering, Kain might be the person powerful enough to like attack and defeat that like serpent thing. So he wants you to kill him. It's like never questioned that before. Very cool. So that's what I think. But he doesn't seem like a bad guy from what we know that he's done so far, which is nothing bad. But it obviously looks like a bad dude. Everybody does in this game. Can I go down there? Say hello to the man. Alright, John. I think there was a door down here if I saw it correctly. What's to go down? A, yeah. I think there's a door here. But yeah, he looks like he's wrapped around the pillars. It looks like it like drain life from them. They're saying that obviously if the pillars were destroyed, then he's saying after that Raziel served for 1,000 years. So that squid should not have been around. If that's the case, and obviously it was. Not again. Where the hell am I? Oh, there. Leave me alone, guys. Not interested. Uh oh. Gotta be a little careful of them all. Oi. Oh, they don't even give you souls. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I flying out here? Where's the platform? That was a waste of time. Right. Or was it? Oh, can I climb? The music's just changed. Oh god. Oh, good noise. Nope. Oh, it's auto climb. You don't suppose anything. I have all my powers. I wonder if you get new powers. I guess if you get that like weird heart, we'll probably get something. Which has to be an item in this game, surely. So yeah, no soul if you do that. It's a lot harder than I was expecting. Where am I going? Keeps looking like I need to jump off something and then it isn't. Can't get this way, can we? Uh oh. So that's why I just jumped off, isn't it? Where's the actual way to go? Let's kill this thing and then we'll find out. No, mate. No. Come on! Right. Where's the actual way to go? I can't really see a lot. Oh, maybe this way? Oh, is this back down where we came from? Yeah, hang on. Up here, up here. Right, and now we gotta work out so we can... Maybe it is down there. Is this a new bit or an old bit? It might be a new bit, but it's very hard to understand. Let's have a look, see if this water bit's a different one to the one we started in. Could be. What the hell? I'm confused, I can't really... a bit disoriented here. Okay, so this is a room that used to be not water then. They have those things there. Or maybe it's time to use Spirit Shift. Is this back to the room with the squid in it? Don't know. Don't think so. This is really confusing. Maybe this is the room with the squid? Who knows what's going on? So this could be something new. Right, where the hell am I? Oh. No? Up here? Okay. Wait a minute, where am I? Oh, what the hell's that? Okay, so this looks like this whole place should be, like, can you spirit shift underwater? Uh oh. Am I gonna like just drop to the floor now? Oh wow. Okay, yeah. So I think you're meant to do this in. Just die. Oh, you can just eat them anyway. You don't even have to kill them. Okay. Wow, I think this is the real way to go, isn't it? It's fossils. Where's Legacy of Kain 1 and 2 remake? Yeah, I think this might be the way to go. What the hell is this? Don't really want to use that thing yet, because I think we need to be in spirit form. But who knows? What's that? Just a spirit. Where am I? Oh, it's this bit, yeah. Seen this before. Come on. Very dark. In the spiral barn. Okay, can't bother with these guys. No, where does this take me? Am I going forward or backward? Never really possible to know. That's the edge of the world. Doesn't look promising, does it? Is that just the edge? This kind of looks a bit like the very, very first bit in Soul Reaver. But I can't imagine it is. No mate, no. Why's he trying to hit me? Look. Give it up. Right, let's just teleport ourselves. All the way up here, isn't it? That is interesting. It would be interesting if it was not underwater, because when we go to the other world, we'll be able to use it. Alright, let's go to the other world. No, let's go there either. Are we underwater or no? Yeah. Hey, oh, this is actually a surface. Oh, cool, hang on. Looks like a surface. It is. Okay, this might be good. Hopefully this is not just back to where we were. Got a feeling it probably is. This is the bit with the wall, yeah, great. Okay. So I still think it is probably this way. Just not in Spirit World, man. Got the lights to take you this way. Okay, so we're missing something basically through here. That's where it has to be, really. I guess we use Spirit World. Oh, this is the edge of the world when you do the Spirit. Oh, so come on, game. Give me something. Maybe if you despiritize here. Got more? Come on. I think we did this and it just takes you down again, doesn't it? It's new. Aha! Hang on. I guess I can de-spirit if I want to try and climb. Oh wow, we found something. Something very dark. Can we pick this up? Good. Oh, good. Right. That helps. Aha! That was easy.
I surfaced into a very different landscape. The daylight barely penetrated the dense
Swampsville.
canopy of this forest. Here I discovered an ancient ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers,
Oh wow.
but long ago sealed and abandoned to the encroaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal, but I thought in time that I might.
I guess we will. Thanks for telling us what happens in the game. Right. Oh wow, so you're like really stuck again, you want to jump. So if there's combat, it's me like, oh, don't lose the torch. Oh, I wonder if I want to use the torch thing, see if it does anything. That does anything. Let's try it once more. I've got a feeling it's not as simple as all that, but right, do a big jump. Come on, game. Right. Oh, it looks like a kind of brazier though. That would seem reasonable enough, but no. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna help, is it? Alright, fine. Yeah, there's got to be enemies, otherwise why have you got this one? Oi! No mate, give me the weapon. Cute. Beautiful. Right. Oh, where am I supposed to go? Just over here. Come on. Come on. Aha. So this is the spirit world to get through there? No? Oh, don't crash. Oh. Okay. Djibouti? Ah. It's John. He's the one with the ravens then.
So, my lurking observer was exposed. The creature vanished when he realized he was discovered, but I caught a glimpse of him, and his features were distinctive enough. This was the vampire Vorador, the monstrous assassin depicted in
Mega
the stronghold.
vampire.
Strange that a creature brazen enough to assault the circle single-handedly would avoid confronting me. Very well. If Vorador would not come to me, I would go to him.
I'd do a bit of
First,
stabbing.
I needed to find some means of reaching that terrace.
But you'll probably be gone when we get there, but okay. Wait, which way is which? That's the terrace I came from, and it's just here. Right, this is overthinking that. Right, let's go. Alright, John, have you got a new motor? Oh, thanks for having no range. That attack's great. Oh, John. Hey, what the hell happened there? Can't really fight too well in there, let's go over here. Oh, no, they can hang. Okay. It's him. Alright. I'm already dead, so too bad. Oh great, okay, right, this is going to be it for tonight. I'm going to take that save and then that's as far as we got. But very, very happy. The game is excellent. Narratively, it's better than I could have even dreamed. Like this, all cool elements so far that relate to the first two in an amazing way. So congrats, whoever's making this game so far. It's living up to the Legacy of Kain series. Right, okay. Just going to do a quick save in case that didn't work. So no reason not to. Alright, cool. Oh, that was a really good stream. So glad to finally do this. Thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you next time on Channel Olicon. Bye.